Hello, what's that crack? What's that story with you? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out the 10 most dangerous areas for crime in England. I'm very law abiding, so I don't really see crime that much. And I'm not from England, I grew up in Ireland, so I'm not too sure about different areas, and I'm gonna be surprised. Because when I think of crime, I'm thinking of London, Manchester, but I know there's probably some places, probably like Shrewsbury or something like that, that's dangerous. Who knows? Let's go.
10 most dangerous areas for crime in England. In recent years, crime has been the single most potent threat to security in England as well as in other parts of the world. For that reason, you can't afford to turn a deaf ear whenever the discussion is about crime-ridden areas. This video focuses on the recent crime situation in England. It is about the overall number of crimes and their rate in the policing areas of England. Thus, we present the 10 most dangerous policing areas for crime in England. We modestly acknowledge the fact...
Let me know, try guess below where you think number one is going to be. I'm thinking somewhere in like Liverpool or something like that. Liverpool or Newcastle. Yeah, let me know what you guys think, please. Comment now, let me know.
That there can be contrary figures regarding the rate, yet we believe you and we can rely to a very large extent on figures from the Office for National Statistics, the ONS. That is the basis of our ranking in this video.
Okay.
10. Durham. The first policing area we shall be talking about is County Durham, simply referred to officially as Durham. It is a ceremonial county spawning from the historic County Palatine of Durham. It is also one of the 10 most dangerous counties in the UK. The most common crimes here are violence and sexual offences. About 40 out of 1,000 residents experience either of these. The crime rate in Durham is 89.6 per 1,000 residents, according to the ONS, while the police force says it is 88 per 1,000 residents. 9. Northumbria. Northumbria is...
Northumbria, I feel like I've heard this loads of times. Because I follow, I'm always getting Sky News a lot on my phone. It's like CNN for the UK, Sky News. And whenever there's been some fire, some guy set house on fire, something like that, it's always kind of like in Northumbria. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I've noticed that. It's always them kind of crime. Like you ain't gonna hear about someone literally going around shooting places. It's always crimes that it's easily done, but it can cause massive effects on people, like setting fire. Do you know what I mean? Like anyone can have access to, you just do that ASAP. It's always places like this. While like I feel like the most violent ones, it's always like London, where you get about people getting stabbed. I don't want to say the word just in case YouTube might not like it. Or people getting... It's like London, Manchester, Let me know what you guys think.
It's the next policing area on our list. The early medieval Anglo-Saxon kingdom, which is in what is now northern England, derives its name from an Old English word meaning the people or province north of the Humber. This differentiates the area from the home of the people south of the Humber estuary. As far as crime is concerned, Northumberland is currently among the most dangerous in the record of the ONS. The overall crime rate in Northumberland in the year leading to June 2021 was 89.7 crimes per 1,000 people. The commonest crimes in the area during that period were violence and sexual offences. More than 31 out of 1,000...
Always sexual... What the fuck? What's wrong with people, man? Fuck's sake.
Residents experienced either of these during this time. 8. Kent. Kent is in the southeast England where it borders Greater London to the northwest while sharing its western border with...
Kent, is that like Gravesend or them kind of places? I've been to Gravesend. It's such a weird place. It's so... You don't feel like you're in the UK when you're Gravesend. Because like it's some... I feel like for you to live in Kent, you have to be like a certain kind of person. You don't like the city life. You like that... You like to be... You like the easy life. Not like the easy life, but you're so traditional. Do you know what I mean? For you to live in these kind of places. You just want to go to your local chipper. You want to go to your local butcher. You don't care about, the fancy stuff, the fancy clothes. That's what I kind of get about these places. You always get the same kind of people that lives in these kind of places, Let me know what you guys think.
Surrey, the southwestern border with East Sussex, and the northern border across the estuary of the River Thames with Essex. Maidstone is a county town of this one of the most 10 dangerous areas for crime in England. The crime rate during the year ending June 2021 in Kent was 91.4 per 1,000 residents. Another source, while naming Kent as one of the top 10 most dangerous counties, puts the overall crime rate there in 2021 as 87 crimes per 1,000 people. Violence and sexual offences, which were the most common crimes there, happened to roughly every 44 out of 1,000 residents then. 7. Humberside. Humberside does not escape our attention here. The former non-metropolitan and ceremonial county in northern England was composed of lands from the Humber estuary on either side as a county. A National Crime Police report for June 2022 reveals that the Humberside police received reports that were 5.2% more than the previous years. In our main source in this video, Humberside had an overall crime rate of 95.2 per 1,000 residents that year. Note also that the area was one of the most dangerous for knife crime in 2021, and the situation hasn't changed as of the time of this production.
The most dangerous? I would have thought it's London. Because whenever you hear about some knife thing, it's always London. See, wow. I feel like all these places, there are things happening that we don't want to hear about. It's crazy. Because whenever I think of knife crime, I just think of London. Straight away. London gangs, that's what I think of straight away. But that's what's been reported on the news. It's crazy how we just... wow.
6. South Yorkshire. This ceremonial and metropolitan county is in the area known as Yorkshire and Humber region. It is one of the places discussed in our video mentioned, with a 2021 knife crime rate of 43 offences per 100,000 residents. In this video about the crime rate within the year ending June 2021, this county recorded 96 crimes per 1,000 residents. Another source listing South Yorkshire among the 5 most dangerous counties in the UK says the overall crime rate in the county in 2021 was 94 crimes per 1,000 people, adding that the most common crimes, which were violence and sexual offences, happened to about 38 out of 1,000 residents. 5. Merseyside.
There you go, Merseyside. I would have thought it's like in the top 3, you know. Merseyside, talking about Liverpool, innit? Yeah, Liverpool slash, I don't want to say Manchester, because Liverpool and Manchester like right beside each other. Yeah, when it comes, because like it's always these places you hear about someone having a shotgun or something like that. Because you know guns are banned in England, but I feel like some people are allowed to have it if they go hunting or something like that. But barely anyone has a gun in England. Barely anyone.
Merseyside is another policing area that's consistent in its criminal records. Again, we encourage you to see our video about the 10 worst places for knife crime in the UK and see why it's placed in the 3rd position there. By the time you meditate on the gravity of its knife crime rate of 54 per 100,000 residents, you will then appreciate why it's being tagged a county that is consistent in all bad records of crime. It's one of the 5 most dangerous counties in the UK, according to one source that gives its 2021 overall crime rate as 105 crimes per 1,000 people. Based on that, the commonest crimes in Merseyside were violence and sexual offences. During this period, roughly 46 out of 1,000 residents fell victim to this crime. In our year of reckoning, its crime rate was 96.7 per 1,000 residents. 4. West Midlands.
Oh, this is my door side. This is local to me now. Okay. But do you know what? Do you know what's crazy about West Midlands? I feel like it depends who you are and where you live. Like I live close to the city centre, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I barely experienced any crime. I feel like, don't get me wrong, I feel like I live in Birmingham, yeah, West Midlands, yeah. If you live near the city centre, you're hardly gonna see anything. But if you start living in the city centre, you start going places like Sparkbrook, Answorth, Lozells, Aston, then you start experiencing stuff. But I'm madly in those places because like I live in my apartment in near the city centre, and I feel like it just depends who you are. Like there's crime everywhere. But if you're that kind of person, you know about that life. Like none of my friends are in a gang. None of my friends are doing any dodgy stuff. So I don't really experience this stuff. I feel like sometimes sometimes I walk through these places, yeah. And people are like, "Oh, you're walking through this street, this area. Are you not scared?" I'm like, because I'm not in that life. I'm not scared of someone, chasing me. I live such a peaceful life. That's why I would rather make £5 clean than make £100 dirty. Because I want to be able to sleep at night knowing No one is looking after me. No one is looking for me. Just, I don't get how people can live in fear every single time just to make a bit of money. I don't get that. I can't. What? I love my peace of mind. But yeah, it'd be so intriguing to hear about West Midlands stats. I ain't gonna lie, Birmingham is a nice place to live. If you're law abiding, you go by yourself, there's some beautiful places. Oh my god, in Birmingham, you'd be surprised. It gets a bad rap, but it's a lovely place to live.
It is the turn of the second most populous county in England. The metropolitan county of West Midlands is one of the places featured in our video that we are referencing. That should give you an idea of how dangerous this place is. The MOJ source used in that video says the county reported 49 crimes per 100,000 people. However, the commonest crimes in the county were violence and sexual offences. This happened to about every 43 out of 1,000 residents of the county. During the 1 year period that we are examining in this video, the crime rate in West Midlands was 102.9 per 1,000 residents of the area.
That's a lot.
3. Greater Manchester. This policing area is a metropolitan county of Greater Manchester and a combined authority area in northwest England. With a population of 2.8 million, Greater Manchester comprises 10 metropolitan boroughs and is formed from parts of the historic Cheshire, Lancashire and the West Riding of Yorkshire counties. It is not only the second largest metropolitan area in the United Kingdom outside of London,
I feel like Manchester as well is probably the exact same. If you live in the city centre, because they know tourists go to the city centre, so I feel like there's more policing in them areas. But the more you go outside of Manchester, you go into the nitty-gritty, you start seeing things happening. I feel like if you live in the city centre, I feel like same as London. If you go central London, you go somewhere near Euston or something like that, you ain't gonna see crazy stuff happening. But if you start going to, Brixton, Croydon, then yeah, because there's less police there. Because they want to make, you're only gonna see someone getting robbed outside the Queen's Palace in London. The King's Palace. Is it the King's Palace now? Yeah, it's the But, because they know there's cameras everywhere. Do you know what I mean? I feel like and it depends on who you are. If you're a nice person, law abiding, more time, people know that and they know who to mess with. Like if someone came to me out of nowhere in Birmingham and say, "Oh, where you from?" I was like, "You're right. I'm from Ireland. I'm from Dublin." They'd be like, "Oh." They'd be so shocked. They'd be like, "Oh, why is it chatting like that?" Do you know what I mean? But if someone says, "Where you from?" I go, "Oh, I'm from here. I'm from here." Then you don't solve violence with violence. I'm the kind of person that I don't like violence. Like I don't want to be in a fight. I don't want to look at my face. Look at my face. I like my face. Do you know what I mean? There's no point. I don't want to prove anything. I don't want to prove I'm bigger than you. Life is too short. I want to enjoy my life. Do you know what I mean? Live life. You don't prove anything to someone that you're probably not gonna see again in your life. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Greater Manchester. Let's get back to it.
But it is also the third most dangerous area for crime in England. In 2018, the area recorded around 334,000 crimes. The crime rate, according to our official source, is 107.9 per 1,000 residents, while violent crime constitutes more than 27.5% of all crimes reported there. 2. West Yorkshire. West Yorkshire is in second place on this list of the 10 most dangerous areas for crime in England. In our video about the worst place for knife crime in the UK, West Yorkshire, if you recall, is in the 5th position. This metropolitan and ceremonial county in the Yorkshire and Humber region of England records a total of 261,756 crimes. Thus, the overall crime rate in the police area, according to the ONS for the year of reckoning, is 11,161 per 100,000 population. This is equivalent to 111.6 per 1,000 population. Knife crime alone has a rate of 47 per 100,000. 1. Cleveland.
What the fuck is that? Where's that? Where's Cleveland? Is that the Cleveland show? Cleveland. I've never heard of Cleveland.
We're not happy to say that Cleveland is the most dangerous area for crime in England. The Cleveland Police in Yorkshire has a serious case on its hand. It is dealing with the highest rate of crime. Though it may not be the largest or the most populous area, the number of crimes being recorded by the police in proportion to its population is frightening. Cleveland's crime rate in the current year is 114.9 crimes per 1,000 people. It thus deserves the alias the crime capital of England and Wales. Cleveland came to be under the spotlight in May 2020 when a stranger stabbed James Stokoe to death in his car in the presence of his 4-year-old son in Thronaby-on-Tees. This led to a total of 16,539 investigations, while 1,376 progressed to further action.
Wow.
That is keeping in line with the hard work being done by Cleveland police to address, prevent and foil crime by protecting the vulnerable and detecting crime. Cleveland has also earned a reputation as the area with the most common offence involving the use of knives towards the end of the year ending March 2022. For details about this, you may again see that video regarding the most dangerous area for knife crime.
Fair enough.
By the way, Cleveland Police is the smallest geographical area among all of the police forces in England and Wales, yet its challenges in...
And also, Cleveland actually looks good. Like a nice lovely seaside area. So I'm surprised there's this much crime. Because you think they want tourists to come over there and they would want to be doing all this crime. But people are crazy, man.
Combating crime are more than those confronting the larger metropolitan police forces. The police have attributed this to high levels of deprivation and unemployment, in addition to health-related crime issues such as drug and alcohol dependency and other socio-demographic and economic factors. They have said they will continue to request funding in that area as the Inspectorate of Constabulary and Fire and Rescue Services say they have noted significant improvements in the areas since 2019.
Oh, that's good.
Have you noticed?
That's good. I feel like, I ain't gonna lie, that was a good thingy. Because normally I do like, American stuff. I say, let me start checking out UK because that's where I live now. And I can actually relate to that. It's so good, Yeah, let me know what other stuff you want to check out. Any other areas, maybe the top 10 crime in Liverpool, something like that. But Cleveland, that shocked me. Even to see more stuff, check out my catalogue. I got loads of videos. I got over 1,000 videos on crime, comedy, songs. You never know. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, check out the Patreon and support. And I'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.